That's amazing now. There you got a really big feedback delay on that. Hey guys, welcome back to the Emlyn in the Mix show, season 5, episode 34. I've got probably the most exciting reverb plugin of the year for me, only because of nostalgia and the fact that I love video games. This is Gameverb from Impact Soundworks. We're going to be checking it out on the show today and actually representing today. I'm wearing, you can't even see it, I have to go up a bit, but I'm wearing, check that out, if you know what that symbol is. I'm not even going to say what it is, but you should know because I'm representing the video gamers here today, but we were mixing it with music technology. So here we have Gameverb. If you're watching us here, of course, on YouTube or Spotify, you would have seen that symbol there on my t-shirt, but nonetheless, let's get stuck into what is Gameverb. I'll have a link for it down below. Not an affiliate link actually, just a link if you want to get it. It's actually got a pretty good introductory price here, $49, but shout out to Impact Soundworks for letting me check this out today. We finally got to it. This got released about 2 or 3 weeks ago now. So what is Gameverb? It is a DSP perfect classic video game reverb plugin. Yes, based on the SNES, PSX and Nintendo 64. We're just going to quickly go over the overview. If you want to skip ahead, you can do that. Timeline down below where I'll attempt to show it to you guys here on the show with a little ditty I'm working on. So relive the reverb of the 90s video game generation. The signature reverb of countless legendary SNES, Nintendo 64 and PSX games. One-click game accurate presets plus hardcore customizable geek modes. Instantly transport any sounds right into the universe of your favorite classic games. Add unique flavor to lo-fi productions, EDM, Digifu, or anything needing a retro feel. So there we go. That's the systems it's based on there. And you got retro goodness DSP perfection. The Super Nintendo Entertainment System, SNES, Nintendo 64, and original Sony PlayStation PSX, there you go, are home to some of the most beloved video game soundtracks of all times. And their programmers had to use clever tricks and strategies to create lush reverbs on very limited hardware using special algorithms, filters, and delays designed to take a little CPU as possible, because obviously you had the game, the file on there for the game as well. You didn't want to be taking up all that CPU with music and reverb and audio hardware alike, or audio software, sorry, I should say. So with Gameverb, these ingenious reverb algorithms have been not just emulated, but fully recreated in modern code. That's pretty cool, giving you the exact sound and control that composers and sound designers of the era had. Just a lot more convenient. Now, some people, I know you keyboard warriors are like, oh, I didn't come here to just watch you read off the website. Well, actually, this is a podcast as well for you guys that actually go out and say that. And for those of you who are actually just listening to me, because you can do that, this is a big shout out. Here to Spotify. We are on Spotify, Emlyn on the Mix. You can take me on the go. So that is the reason I read these back and just give you a little bit of an idea of what this plugin is about before we just jump straight into it. And that's why, of course, I always have a timeline down below if you just want to get to me actually playing with it, or what this actual plugin is about. All right, so global features, you got 5 stereo modes: stereo mono left, mono right, mono sum mid. You've got a global presets, AB plugin states, so you can compare your 2 different presets you've opened. Global bypass, dry wet knobs, pre-processing and post-processing low pass filters, and you got sample rate reduction, so you can go from 11K up to 44.1K. SNES style bitrate reduction with 5 modes plus adaptive mode and output trim. Anyway, if you want to check out more, you can head over to Impact Soundworks, but I think at this point, let's get stuck into the goodness of this plugin. I've got it open here on a little track here in Ableton Live. I've actually got it on a drum beat, which has like crazy panning on it. But let's have a listen here, and I'll just bypass it first so you can hear what's going on with my track here. So we got really crazy panning on this particular section of this song. So now we'll pop on the Gameverb here. Here we go, we've got it unbypassed now. It's on, so let's have a listen to this, and we've got it on the SNES engine. That's cool. That real classic SNES delay. So you can play with your, obviously your macro controls here. We've got time, feedback, output left, output right. Whoa, that sounds so trippy. And then you've got your dry and wet controls down here, which are connected. So we can just have full dry, or we can go super wet. We're gonna get some feedback there, I think, because we got our feedback up quite high. So we go back to wet. That's just full wet. All right, let's check out some of the presets here. So this is the cool thing. Once you go into the presets on the SNES engine, you've got, look how many games you've got here. So you got games ABC down to Z. So like we can go games M. All right, let's go Mega Man 7. So this is a Mega Man 7 delay for the SNES engine. Oh, there's a bit of distortion on this. Oh, bit of bit crushing going on there. And you can actually, you can do your low pass filter, pre-low pass filters, or you can have your post low pass filters there. Let's use it. Actually, this instrument, probably not the best to show it off on here. Let's check out what we got here. All right, so cool. We got like a synthy type sound here. Actually, there's a better version of this here. Let's try it on this one here. And what we'll do, just for the sake of this demo, let's pull our auto filter up. Actually, that's not it. Let's get our, what have we got on this track? I feel like we've got a, no, we don't have any filter on it. It's just a dark sounding synth, actually. Let me just check. Oh yeah, we've rolled off the low pass. It's a low pass filter on it. Sorry, a high pass filter. So all our low frequencies are out of there. So let's chuck on, but there's a bunch of delay on here already. So we'll take that off with the BXR. And then let's go and chuck a Gameverb on here. Let's have a listen to this. Let's choose another game. F-Zero, Big Blue. Oh, that's mad. Make it wet. Let's go through some others. F-Zero, Mute City. That's incredible how they've done this. That just gives it a little bit of excitement there. And then let's play it back with the beats. And what about on this mad beat here? Actually, not this one. We've got like a really heavy sort of beat here. Let's chuck a bit of delay on that. Bit of Gameverb, delay, reverb. Now let's check out Nintendo 64 for a bit of fun. Whoa, heavy feedback here. Let's Legend of Zelda. Whoa. Alright, Super Mario 64, Big Boo's Haunts. Whoa. We've got mad delay on these Nintendo 64 ones here. Let's have a look here. I want to get, might open a different track for y'all because, okay, we got a beat here. I think we need some more melody. Let's open up another track. Okay, so I've opened up another track here. Here we got a bit more of a melody going on in this track, so I thought this would be perfect for showing off the Gameverb. So I'll just quickly show you what we've got here. First with this little melody, just a little serum line. So I actually think it sounds kind of video gamey anyway, so it's kind of perfect for this. And yeah, I think it'll be good to hear this on an actual melody. So let's pop a Gameverb on here. And this time let's try the PSX. How come I didn't know that? How come I didn't know the original PlayStation's a PSX? Anyway, all right, PSX engine is on. And I've just got it on room, but I guess you got games here, or maybe you don't. Oh, this is cool. So this one doesn't have game presets, but you've sort of got just your regular sort of presets that you would find in a reverb plugin. Studio small, studio medium, studio large, hall, space echo, echo delay, and half echo. We'll go through all of them here. So here's studio small. And I'll sort of play with it a bit here. It's got a width as well. We can make it more dry, or we can make it more wet. And you can low pass filter it off. Oh, I really like this. The PlayStation one is beautiful. All right, we'll go to Studio Medium. Dial in a bit more wet. Here in my track. It's literally just the kick drum and that melody, but I don't know, it sort of works, I guess. I don't guess it's in this part of the track, but yeah, we'll keep playing with this melody here. Look, when it's done right, it actually adds, I mean, as reverb does, it adds a nice bit of space. We'll go back to soloing here. This is large now. Size scale. Really good for adding space. All right, we'll go to the next one from studio large to hall. So now we've got like a really large algorithm here on the reverb. That's beautiful. All right, space echo. Here, we're gonna get some delays now. Ooh. Gotta say, the PlayStation had a lot more power in the reverb department. Like, oof. It's like a ring modulator. That's so nice. Space echo. And we just got regular echo. But like, obviously, I'm just doing it extreme for you guys so you can hear how this thing sounds. But obviously, you wouldn't have. You can just have it slightly parallel mixed in with a bit of the dry. It actually sounds really nice. Adds a lot of space. God, I hope you're not watching the show right now. No, it's sick. All right, so we're at echo, delay. We nearly looked at all the presets here for the PSX. That's amazing now. There you got a really big feedback delay on that. Hang on, we'll go back because I like that. What was that? That was just delay. We'll go to the last one here. I think it's just half echo. We can change the BPR filter, different modes here. That is super nice, and it really does give that video game vibe. All right, I'm gonna open another track here because I don't want to bore you guys to death here, especially because it's a reverb plugin. Let's get another track, another melody. Let's show off a bit more of the SNES and Nintendo 64 engines. Okay, so I've opened up another little ditty here. We've got a little bit of a melody here. I'm trying not to bore you guys to death with my melodies. I'm just, you know, open up my other ditties so it's not like repetitive or whatever. Anyway, I digress. Gameverb on this little line here, I think is going to sound pretty sick. Let's actually get it to play back. So it's just like a rave stabby thing. Sounds pretty cool, right? And then listen to this track actually is chill as hell. Listen to this. Bro. I forget some of the little ditties I work on. I forget how freaking good they are. Anyway, this is chillers, hella chiller. And we're going to put a Gameverb on here. Gosh, I hope this show is interesting today. And we're going to look at the SNES because we skimmed over the SNES here with the drums. But let's just choose some games at random. Let's see. What games are on the K? Okay, you got Killer Instinct. Let's have a look. And it's got the players here, Django. Let's have a listen to Django here on this particular instrument. And I'll pop a bit of wet so we can really hear it. Oh yeah, let's turn our output up. So it seems like the SNES one was literally a time-based delay. I can do time, so you can actually have it on the beat if you want, so we can have it on 16ths, for example. This is sick. It's actually so cool. I can't believe you can just get actual games, get the coding from the actual games. You've got Kirby SS. I bet you have played this one. Main theme. Let's have a look. Turn the output up. That actually sounds pretty good on this track because this track's pretty dreamy. Bro, what the actual... Actually sounds pretty good with the SNES. I can drench it in a bit. I actually like that sort of music. I don't know how, I mean, I just like sort of dreamy, lush sort of stuff, but that actually works pretty good. Let's see what other elements we have in here. Okay, we've got a drum. We've got this dreamy as thing, but it's already got a lot going on. I wonder if I turn that off, how does it sound? It sounds like it's filtered heaps too. Oh, maybe not. Like, it sounds like it's got a high pass filter. Really low on it. It possibly does. Let me just open the instrument here. It's on the Lush. God, this is a good sounding instrument. We can try. Let's pop just for the sake of this video, let me pop a Gameverb on the back end of this. I've bypassed the Opal and phaser we had there from UVR. I'm going to open up another Gameverb here. Just on this, we'll use the Nintendo 64 now. We'll give the Nintendo 64 some love. So let's get it going here. Oh, ew. What's happening? How come I can't? Ah, there we go. All right, cool. So what do you want? Super Mario 64, Ultimate Bowser. Oh, that sounds dope already. Chuck the wet up. Bro, I actually like that. It really does have a nostalgic vibe. Let's listen to that in the mix. Bro, I'll turn this other one off. What? Bring it back dry so you can just hear the original. It's just a slight bit of feedback there. Ooh. Bro, that drum beat, what is going on? Oh, Wave Race. I used to love this game. All right, let's solo it up here. Whoa. That's almost ring modulation territory there. What? That's cool. Man, I love this plugin. This is nostalgic vibes all around. This is Wave Race config. Wave Race Dolphin Park. How did they do this? Change the delay output, your feedback, time on this. Whoa, that's messing with we're crushing, bit crushing here, or sample rate crushing. Not as many games on the Nintendo 64 engine, but still some cool ones like 1080p. That was a mad game. That gives you that like real dreamy delay. Nice. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to have to leave it there. I could probably play with this thing all freaking day. Now, one thing I did want to mention just quickly before to wrap up the show here, that Impact Soundworks actually has the game car audio, I think it's called. Don't quote me on that. But they have like a video game engine instrument, which is also freaking cool. So check that out. And I think combined with this reverb, man, you could make some totally nostalgic sounding tracks. Kudos to Impact Soundworks for this freaking amazing and nostalgic sounding reverb plugin. Who knew you could have so much fun with a reverb plugin? And I know this is not the first reverb plugin that I've reviewed this year, but God, this has got to be, just for me personally, just due to the fact that I'm an old man who loves video games from the 90s, the nostalgia is real on this one, honestly, and I really enjoy this plugin a lot. So thank you very much to Impact Soundworks for letting me check this out today. Link for it down below. It's not an affiliate link. If you want to get it, it's got I don't know if it's an intro price, but it seems pretty cheap. I mean, it is a reverb plugin, but this did put a lot of love, sweat, and tears into this thing. Like, they've meticulously coded the original SNES, original PlayStation, and your Nintendo 64 engines on here. Gotta give a shout out to Impact Soundworks for this. This is freaking amazing. All right, that's enough of me simping over this plugin, but I'll be playing with this a hell of a lot. And yeah, thanks so much for joining me. We'll be back next week, as always, with something new and exciting and freaking amazing. I've got a lot of videos to get through, guys. Honestly, I've got so many products to check out. And yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure to hit like. It definitely helps out the algorithms, helps others discover this show. Just think about that. You can actually help another person. Did you realize that? All you have to do is hit the like button. And with all of that said and done, I'll be back next week, guys. Peace out. Till then, boom. Hey, thanks for listening to the Emlyn in the Mix podcast. Here you will find all the latest in music technology, software and hardware, interviews, and more. Also, don't forget to check out the Emlyn in the Mix YouTube channel today. Till next time, keep it real.